too long or short and long. One very short. Two short.
Look at the waist. It's so
Okay.
yeah, see the waist?
Yeah.
Do they have a shop? You know, that stuff is really expensive. Look at that chain. It's small.
Budgie, huh?
Yeah.
As we begin our journey today, back in time, I would like to give you some information about the train that you are riding on. Leading our train is an authentic coal-burning steam locomotive. Today we're using engine number 40, which was built in 1920 by the American Locomotive Company at the Alco Brooks Works of Dunkirk, New York. This locomotive spent most of its life in regular freight service on the Aberdeen New Rockfish Railroad of North Carolina, before coming to the Valley Railroad in 1978. During today's operations, our firemen will shovel by hand over 3 tons of coal into the firebox, and the locomotive will evaporate over 6,000 gallons of water into steam. Our parlor car, Great Republic, was built in 1930 by Pullman for the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad.
But we don't, the train crews don't fix them, we operate it. So, we got ripped up yesterday, the same crew was on yesterday, we told them about it, and here we are today.
New Haven and Hartford Railroad, which was under the control of Connecticut native and financier J.P. Morgan. The New Haven also acquired operating interests in the riverboat steamer service that ran between Hartford, Middletown, Deep River, and New York City. As a result of the Great Depression, passenger service on the Valley Line and riverboat steamer service ended in 1933. The New Haven continued to operate freight service on the Valley until 1969, when the line between Old Saybrook and Middletown was acquired by the state of Connecticut and leased to the current Valley Railroad Company. We began operating our steam excursions on July 29, 1971, exactly 100 years to the day of the original run. This area is also a wildlife sanctuary, and many species of wetland-dependent birds can be seen, including black and white wood ducks, bald eagles, swans, red-winged blackbirds, osprey, gray-pool herons, hawks, and egrets. Additionally, many other woodland creatures are seen in this area, including fox, beaver, and deer, to name a few. The coves are popular with the local residents for kayaking and canoeing. So keep your eye out in this area, you never know what you might find. Also see some changing leaves in this area. Enjoying some of the fall foliage that's making its way down here. A lot of places to view it along this train ride today.
Let's see, put a picture of me and add that on the thing.
Okay, here's an area off to the left-hand side of the train where you can see some of our foliage as well. We are currently in the town of Deep River. Back around the turn of the 20th century, this area was a thriving transportation center for the railroad and steamship traffic which operated between Hartford and New York City. This area supported many piers and warehouses which accommodated the great riverboat steamers from 1845 to the mid-1930s. The Deep River landing area was also home to the Denison Brothers Shipyard, where over 65 schooners were built for use in the coastal and West Indies trades. A bunch of seagulls out here, maybe a few cormorants possibly. On the left side of the train, as we pass the Deep River Landing, you will soon see the original Deep River Freight Station. This historic structure, which dates back to 1890, is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. We will return to Deep River Landing later to make our riverboat connection. In the meantime, we will continue our journey to North Chester. There's the freight station. And over on the right-hand side of the train, you will see our Becky Thatcher riverboat, and that is the boat that you will be boarding after we make our return from North Chester. After passing through the rock cut, please look to your right at about the 1 o'clock position, and you'll have your first view of Gillette Castle.
That's what she wanted to do. That would be fun. Oh, a long time ago. I thought that was BE. Remember we had this with the hot dog?
We are now in the beautiful town of Chester. The small structure on the left side of the train was once the Quinnipiac Station, located in North Haven, Connecticut. It is now the Chester Station. The original Chester Station is on the left across the street. It is the brick ranch style building with a beautiful fieldstone chimney. You'll get to see it on the return trip if you didn't see it right now. It's very easy to miss. Now coming up on the left side of the train is the marsh area associated with Chester Creek and Paddock Brook. This area is the habitat of the great blue heron, as well as ducks, geese, egrets, and swans. Across Chester Creek, off to your right at about the 2 o'clock position on the far hillside, you'll get another good view of Gillette Castle, which was built by the late actor William Gillette. The creator of the original stage version of Sherlock Holmes, he was the country's leading stage actor in the early 1900s. Construction of the castle began in 1914 and was completed in 1919. The castle is a part of our state park system.
Not here, they can't have it.
Nobody's going on the boat here, right?
Freeze, Debbie.
Engine 40 and now clear to Waterhouse.
40, clear to Waterhouse.
And I'm clear to Third Avenue.
40, now clear to Waterhouse.
work it off Christmas?
I did a lot of thinking on it last night. Just, if I say yes and then I got to bail out at the last minute, it's not fair to everybody else. Right? I mean, that's the way I look at it.
Well, yeah, there's enough people around. How are ya?
So it won't get you to one or the other. Now, my mother
You clear to the bridge.
mother's in her early 90s, 4 hours away from state. And her sister's taking care of her. She's right on borderline nursing home. She's like borderline nursing home. So she's not doing too good. And she said, well, I'm going to do one year. I'm going to have to lay back. Can't argue either. No, my mother.
You won't believe it. 40 in her trainer sitting on track 6, with both switches in Deep River lined and locked for your arrival. The 902's ears ring with pleasure to hear that you're sitting on track 6 already in the north and south switches on the main. We're past the mile second now. We'll see you today. Great. Conductors, you call me.
Like, you know.
We're paying